Welcome everyone to our Unit 1 Independent Reading Project.
And our book was read by Cormac.
And it was a good book. So that's all, folks.
And that's all, folks.
But hold on, that's not all. We must do the actual project. Otherwise, you won't see me next semester.
Dang, Josh. How low are your grades?
We don't want to go there.
Okay, well, anyways, let's just do our project and get it over with. Because I already know I have my head down on my table thinking to myself, why did I decide to type this? And Josh is probably like, why did I allow Corey to do this?
Okay. Well then, for our project, of course we're going to have to talk about the book and everything like that.
For our book, The Road, we had our protagonists. We had the boy and the man.
And yes, they were called the boy and the man, but sometimes the father and the son.
Well, when you read the book, which you should, we find the man and the boy in some kind of unknown post-apocalyptic kind of world, but we don't know what exactly happened. In the beginning of the book, although, the boy and man suffer from exposure to the cold and a lack of food, and they really don't encounter too much danger early on.
As you read further on in the book, you start to figure out that there are two types of people in this world, the good guys and the bad guys. But this isn't like a zombie apocalyptic book or anything. It's more like Fallout, if you ever played that game before.
Because I play that game all the time, and I'm ready for that new Fallout 76 with the new multiplayer mode. Ooh, I can't wait till I get the game because I pre-ordered that shiz.
Did you just say shiz? Why?
You know I got that friendly Christian Minecraft server.
Cause
it's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months, never done before. Past all the competition, man. PewDiePie is next, man. I'm popping all these checks. Got the brand new roll.
I'm sorry, Miss Yulo, for my partner's ignorance. But anyways, where was I? Oh, well, that post-apocalyptic world is basically like a game. But our protagonists do have to go through many struggles. For example, the boy gets attacked by what a man calls a bad guy, like from the quote earlier. But also, the boy also gets a great sense of fear and death, as said on page 11 early on in the book.
The book also has some really strong conversations between the man and the son, as said on page 381.
And the book in general was just so motivational. It had so many moving dialogue between the father and the son that it made you feel like you were the one in their spots or in their shoes. But the book was just a great book overall, and I really recommend that you read the book. But we can't tell you anymore because you're just going to have to read the book to find out what happens to the father and the son. Now we have rhetorical devices? Dang, I thought this was it.
And you should have known this if you read the Unit 1 assignment on its learning, Corey.
Tell me this. Who did the script?
You.
Who did the video?
You. I did most of the information.
True. Who has the higher grade in the class?
You.
Let's just finish this so I can stop crying in my brain. I'm talking about the real me, not this voice of me.
Yeah, we know.
I just want to make sure you guys knew what I was talking about, you know? Just gotta make stuff clear. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Anyways, on to the rhetorical devices. The first one we have is simile. This compares the two different things using like or as. In the book, an example of simile would be the author saying, "He came forward, holding his belt by one hand. The holes in it marked the progress of emaciation, and the leather at one side had a lacquered look to it where he was used to stropping the blade of his knife. He stepped down into the road cut, and he looked at the gun, and he looked at the boy, eyes colored in cups of grime and deeply sunk, like an animal inside a skull looking out the eyes colored in cups of grime and deeply sunk, like an animal inside a skull looking out the eye holes." Is a simile because the author is comparing the boy's eyes to an animal inside a skull looking out the eye holes.
So, my favorite part, the review and the end of this Unit 1 project. So, I like this book in general, as said before. And this book really makes you feel like you're in the man and boy's shoes. And it really seems like you're in the world that they live in. But I really like how the author decided to make a book that seems like there's no way out because you're in the world. But there is. But how do the father and son escape? You're just going to have to read the book to find out.